Hey guys, welcome to our Treasures. We're going to do a prediction video for the upcoming WWE pay-per-view horror show at Extreme Rules. Two disclaimers.
Damn.
Yeah, they added the horror show.
Yep. Okay.
There's a swamp fight. I won't lie. So two disclaimers. Nick is at the very beginning of getting into
Very new.
wrestling, so I'll probably be doing the talking.
I'll be asking
most
the
part.
questions that pop in mind.
Yeah, and second, we are filming before SmackDown, so if there are additional matches, we do not know. So first up, in a bar fight, we've got Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy.
I know Sheamus.
Yes, he's rock steady.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll go with Jeff Hardy for this one because they're bringing up a lot.
I mean, of course, obviously.
Well, they've so in the feud they've brought up a lot of his past DUIs and alcohol issues.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's a bar fight. So it'd be strange for the heel to go over.
Yep.
Wouldn't make a lot of sense to me unless it's going to progress to SummerSlam. But that's the halfway point, the second big show.
Yep.
For those watching at home. Yeah, so I think that's pretty cut and dry. I don't know what it will entail a bar fight. There might not be a decisive winner. It might just go they fight. Yeah, it's unclear.
Seems like it'll be entertaining regardless.
Yeah, so it's just a bit unclear as to how the result will be at the end of it. So, but if there is one, I would say Jeff Hardy will win it.
Cool.
We've got Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins, eye for an eye. So to lead up to this, Seth Rollins, he fancies himself Jesus.
Okay.
Pierced the eye of Rey Mysterio on the steel steps. He was gone and now he's back and they're fighting. So now they're having this match. I don't know what the match will be as such. I don't know. We haven't had an eye versus eye match.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what that'll be. But I think Seth Rollins will win here. I reckon he might get some help. A new member to his stable. Austin Theory's been off TV. So maybe Aleister Black. He fits the kind of cult-like... Seth Rollins is leading like a cult-esque kind of group at the minute. And Aleister Black would fit that very well. He's like kind of dark and demonic. Kind of doesn't fit well as a smiley babyface hanging out with Rey Mysterio. So I think that might be a turn we get tonight. Oh, not tonight, whatever day this goes up versus whatever day. It'll be Monday here by the time the pay-per-view is, but it'll be Sunday in America, so confusing stuff. Wrestling here. Got Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman in a swamp fight.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, they've done some cinematic matches recently because lack of crowds, they're getting a bit creative. This will be good, I assume.
I'll take your word for it.
Braun Strowman is the champion, so that's why I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt because it's a non-title match.
Mm-hmm.
It seems strange to not put the title on the line if the champion's going to go over. Just pretty self-explanatory. Don't know what the swamp fight will entail. I think it might be similar to the Wyatt compound they had a few years ago, because he's gone back to his old gimmick for this feud. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what the match is. It's a bit hard to predict this pay-per-view because there's a lot of match types we don't know what they're going to be.
So like they're new or?
Yeah, they're new. So in the main event, the stipulation hasn't been announced. So
Yep.
Obviously Ziggler gets to choose the stipulation. He hasn't chosen it yet. He's going to choose at the time. So we don't know. We've got Swamp Fight. We don't know what that's going to end up being. Cinematic matches are hard to predict. Bar Fight and an eye versus eye match. Eye for an eye. So there's a lot of unknown in this pay-per-view. We'll soon see. Next match on the card, MVP versus Apollo Crews for the United States title. MVP has just unveiled a new United States title. He's not the United States champion. I don't know how he was allowed to do that, but I would think he would win. He's got Extreme Rules. I don't know what the rule will be. Got Bobby Lashley in his corner, who is a big, muscly man.
Okay.
You can't go wrong. And I don't feel like I think this is the most likely title to change hands. I think the rest won't. So that's why I'm going to go for this one, which gives away the rest of my predictions. That's okay.
Not to me it doesn't, but let's go on.
SmackDown Women's title, Bayley and Nikki Cross. I think Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are splitting soon, and I think Bayley will go on to feud with Sasha Banks at SummerSlam, or maybe they'll draw it out, try to wait for the crowds. Don't know. That's what they're building for, I would assume. So I think Bailey retains here. And it ties in with my Raw Women's title prediction, which is Asuka. I don't think Sasha picks up the belt because I think having the 2 belts because of the tag champs as well, I think the 2 belts is going to be the friction in the group, leads to the split and the feud. I don't see the reason for the split if they've got literally all the titles. So I think you have to keep the title off Sasha Banks so that Bailey can have the title and then they can feud for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those 2 matches kind of tie together and my predictions do as well. And then Kairi Sane will challenge Asuka, I think we found out on Raw Talk, before she departs to Japan, which looks increasingly likely at this stage. And finally, which might be the main event, might not, who knows, WWE title, Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, Drew McIntyre's going to win. He's just going to.
Mm-hmm.
He is a big man with a big kick. But Dolph Ziggler has an ability, and he's shown over the last few years, he can kind of be thrown in a feud and talk his way into you wanting to win it. Like in 2016, I think there was 2. Dean Ambrose finally won the WWE title, and The Miz was doing excellent work with the Intercontinental title, and he kind of like talked his way in. Like the way he was talking in his promos, it made you kind of want him to win. Even though you've been pushing to get these guys to win for ages, like you've been wanting them to win. Same with Kofi Kingston last year, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was last year. Like he come back and he should have been me. Was a really good promo. We wanted Kofi to win. Everyone wanted Kofi to win. He finally won. And then you kind of want Dolph Ziggler to beat him. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I kind of want Dolph Ziggler to win. He's got the stipulation that he can choose. He won't win. Drew McIntyre will win, and he'll likely face... I feel like he's going to face Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam. And just 2 big dudes.
Just smashing against each other.
And Big Vinnie Mac will love it. Yeah, so I think... I don't know if there's going to be any more matches added coming SmackDown. This is before SmackDown, so... No idea, but...
So to show how much I do know, are these all like different day matches or all in one day?
It's the pay-per-view, so it's like 3 hours, I think.
Okay.
And they're all just through the night.
Cool.
So yeah. Got a cinematic match. Probably 3 cinematic. Oh. I don't know.
A lot of cinematic matches.
I don't know what the eye is going to be. But definitely 2. And I don't know what Dolph and Drew is going to be, but... So they're going to be pre-recorded and heavily edited,
okay.
But they make for interesting matches.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is our predictions for the Horror Show at Extreme Rules. Hopefully it's a good show. We'll check it out Monday here, I think.
Yep.
If we have time. If not, catch up on Tuesday. But yeah,
that's it.
Drop down your predictions in the comment section, and we'll check them out. And
if you're anything like me, just we'll talk about something else, I guess, for now, or how much we don't know. But yeah, I think that about does it.
Yeah, socials in description. Check out our other videos. Drop down your predictions, and we'll see you next time.